I did throw on some moisturizer, and I just used the Clinique Redness Solutions. I'm almost completely out of that, like I'm scraping the bottom. And then I threw on this serum. This is just like a bunch of essential oils, and I really don't know everything in here, but I really like it. Super moisturizing, and I just put a couple of drops on my face in the morning and at night to moisturize my skin. And you can also use this as a primer. And then I went in with the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is good to give your skin a nice glow, especially if you have dry skin, and my skin's kind of dry right now, so that's working good. Since I have that, and I had that sitting for just a few minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and pin my hair back, because if not, it'll drive me bonkers, and I'll be like fidgeting and messing with it the entire time I'm doing this video. Okay. Well, if I put my bobby pin in right, that'd be super great. Alright, so Casey's at work, and Buster keeps barking, and it's creeping me out. I hate when he does that when I'm at the house by myself, because I get so paranoid, and then like I go look and there's nothing out there. Can you hear him? He's barking. Oh, God, I'm like such like a on edge person when I'm at the house by myself. That's why Casey talks about like possibly going to like second shift, and I'm like, no, I could not. I'd be a mess. Like being in the house by myself. No. So I just put some of the Touch Behold Setting Spray on to kind of keep my makeup in place. I like to put this on before and after. If you don't have a primer, you can use this as a primer as well. Alright, so I have all my stuff kind of in a box out here, so I'm kind of digging it all out. Oh, actually, let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a combination of BB Flawless and the liquid foundation. Almost out of this. I have another bottle, I might have to use that. I'm going to do a little bit of mixing of these together because it's really cold and just rainy, and my skin gets to be a little bit dry when the weather's like super, super cold. So, gonna mix that up. Alright. So the way I'm just gonna do this is I'm just gonna put some of it like super, I guess you could say sloppy, almost. Okay. And now we're gonna do our foundation. And I'm just gonna put this on. Let's see, I'm gonna open up that other bottle, because that one is kind of a mess. I'm in the shade, for BB Flawless, I'm in the shade Cream, and for the foundation, I'm in the shade Scarlet. Okay. There we go. It's snowing, and it snowed, it did, but literally we got hardly nothing. Probably like, I don't even know, an inch, maybe two. By the time we woke up yesterday morning, it was pretty much ice, so that was super depressing. I wanted like a blizzard, and we definitely didn't get that. Like, I posted a picture on my Instagram of our backyard, of all the snow we got, and like you can still see the ground in some areas. So we didn't get a whole lot, but I'll take what we can get. We don't ever get, it hasn't snowed a lot here, and oh my lord, oh, forever it feels like, a couple of years. It usually snows every year, but it's not a lot, like 1 or 2 inches. Hey Buster, that's about it. The schools did close today, so I have the day off, and I'm not complaining about that. I have some stuff I need to get done. I have, I gotta go to the grocery store and pick up, oh, I can't find what I'm looking for. I gotta go to the grocery store and pick up some stuff for dinner tonight. We are making chicken sandwiches. I found a recipe on Pinterest, and it was like a copycat version of a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, so I want to try that out and see how it turns out. And maybe, I was thinking the grocery store has waffle fries. I don't know, to really make it feel like Chick-fil-A. It would probably be cheaper just to go to Chick-fil-A, but we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I'm going to take some concealer and just put this right under my eyes. Lately, I've been liking to use my finger to apply it and blend it out just a little bit, and then go in with a brush or sponge and blend it out. Especially if you have dry skin and you use the concealer, or really any concealer that you like to use, and you have really dry skin under your eyes, using your finger to blend it out will help it not to cling to your dry patches a little bit, and will help it not cling to your dry patches as more. And to use a little bit of concealer, you don't want to use too much. That's kind of how you can get into it looking really dry, like more dry than what it really is. Makeup clings to dry patches. If you have acne, makeup, all it does is going to make it stand out even more. So if that's something like you're kind of struggling with, less is more in those cases, because it will just, you know, a lot of people think, oh, let me add more to kind of cover it, when it's going to just bring it out and emphasize it even more. So that's a little tip to do, and just make sure you're setting it really good underneath your under eyes. And that's for anybody, whether you have dry eyes or not. Make sure you set it, because if not, it will crease on you, and nobody wants their concealer creasing. Okay, blend. This is the everybody talks about this sponge. It's the Real Techniques face and body sponge. This thing is huge, but it covers, like, you can do your whole face in no time because it is so big. Blending this out. I'm going to take just a smidge right there. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so you can just see that just really brightened up my face and gave it just a little bit more dimension. And then when you contour, it's really going to tie everything together. So let's grab some setting powder. And this is the Behold Translucent Setting Powder. This stuff right here is going to give you like a ridiculous smooth skin. Like a complete airbrush finish. I kid you not. You can use this all over your face, or you can use it just to set your concealer. It's so pretty. I'm going to cut the net out, but right now I'm just kind of dumping it out because So I'm just going to take some of that and put this right under my eyes and put it on my eyelids as well. And I'm not using a whole lot because I am a little bit more dry with it being the winter, so I don't want to bake with this. I just want to make sure I set it really well. But if you have oily skin, you will love this. This is really, really good for baking, and it's going to keep you from getting oily throughout the day. I used to be obsessed with the Laura Mercier powder. That stuff is good, but ever since using this, like, I don't think there's any way I can go back, just because it melts. Like, it truly melts into your skin and gives you that perfect, like, smooth skin. It's so pretty. The butter bronzer. This stuff smells so good. It smells just like the beach. I feel like I can't see what I'm doing. It's driving me crazy. And contour just a smidge. I think I'm just gonna use this same brush. You kind of make a fish face. You can see right where your cheekbones are, to know right where you need to contour. You want to do it right in the hollows of your cheekbones. Perfect. And I like to take this brightening up powder by Essence. It's a banana powder, and just kind of sharpen up my contour and then a little under my eyes, and that just brightens it up. It's kind of an extra step that's really not needed, but I like kind of what it does. It's a pretty powder, so throw that on. I'm going to use this butter blush, which is kind of a rosy mauve, or this kind of corally peach. Let's do this one. I'm going to do some blues and grays for my eyeshadow. So I'm pretty excited to see how that turns out. To play with this new palette. I haven't used it before, so we'll see how that goes. And then for highlighting, I'm actually going to use the palette that I'm going to do my eyes with, and this is the Shadow Palette 4, and we're going to take the shade Tender and use that as our highlighter today. It's kind of just like a champagne-y color. It's really pretty. Woo, that is pretty, y'all. Keep it down. Brows. Next, or if I want to do, I'll probably do my brows off camera yeah, I'm gonna do my brows off camera, and then I'll come back and do the our eyeshadow look. I'm just using the e.l.f. Let's see, Lock On Liner and Brow Cream and light brown to fill my brows in. So see you in a second. So I just threw my brows on really fast, and then I cleaned them up with a little bit of concealer. And now we can do the fun part, which is eyeshadow. So I'm gonna start out with a little bit of this shade right here, which is the shade Arrogant, which is kind of like a milk chocolate brown, and I'm just gonna tuck this right into the crease. Actually, I think I'm gonna do one eye on camera and one eye off camera. Okay, now I'm gonna take the same brush. I'm gonna go with the shade Cheerful, which is kind of a kind of almost like a blue-gray color. Tuck this right in the crease. I'm gonna see if I can use this mirror to get a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. That up, and I'm gonna take my finger and go in with the shade Honest right here, just kind of like a shimmery blue, or more like an ice blue, all over our lid, and really just focusing it on the inner corner to about the mid portion of our lid, because we are going to darken up the outer portions. Okay, which is a dark navy blue, and just put this right on the outer V to really smoke this out. It's hot in here. Ooh, I'm burning up. Take a little bit of more Cheerful and just tuck that right in the crease. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to finish the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished up my eyes and I threw a little bit of a liner on in the shade Emerald. It's just a really pretty emerald green to kind of tie the colors together. And now we are gonna use we're on some mascara. Let me turn that off. I've been watching Love It or List It while I've been getting ready, and I really like it. So zoom it back out. I haven't watched it before. Casey always thinks Property Brothers is Love It or List It, and I'm like, nope, this is Property Brothers, and he doesn't ever seem to believe me, but that's what it is. Alright. Let's just throw some mascara on. I really gotta hurry up and get ready so I can go to the grocery store. It's getting kind of late in the day. So, well, it's probably like 1 maybe, I don't know. Alright, so let's just
Just gonna comb eyelashes. And then, this is a little dry now.
Now, let's see, what kind of lip dye I want to do? My lips are so dry. It's like I woke up and they were like ridiculously dry. They were not this dry. Ever not. Not ever not. Yesterday, they got dry overnight. Okay. Swap that. Whatever makeup I have on top of it. Plus some chapstick. Okay. I need to do a like a sugar scrub. I need to do that tonight because woo, my lips. Okay. Alright, let's align our lips. I'm gonna do just a nude lip. Take the shade Upscale and okay, and just apply that. And this is kind of like a pinky nude, so I'm gonna go over the top of that with shade I'm looking for. This will work. The shade Nude Love. Which is by Essence, and then we're gonna ombre this lip out with a little bit of concealer. This is kind of my favorite way to lighten up a lip look, and to give it some more dimension is to use a little bit of concealer, just so it's kind of ombreed out a little bit. Just put that right in the center of your lip. And that's it. Alright, so this look is completed. So I'm going to pull my hair back down. And finish it off with a little bit of setting spray just to lock and hold everything into place. Smells good. Alrighty, so let's see. Alright, so this is the completed look. If you like Get Ready With Me, let me know. I can definitely do more. I'm afraid this is gonna be really lengthy. I'm gonna try to cut out as much as I can so it's not like 30-45 minutes worth of footage, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.